So the solar eclipse is coming up in 2 days. What do we need to know before that? So all these came out sideways. We have the Queen of Swords. I see the Queen of Pentacles, and they're like flip-flop with the defeat in between. Maybe there is an issue between two queens, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Swords, this could be dealing with somebody's harsh words, and an overload of them, abundance of them. It's almost like, I want what I want. This is the third queen. The only queen missing from here is the Queen of Cups. I'm going to put these all like this. And remember that they were sideways. So, the Queen of Swords, she's coming at this almost, this is why she was crooked or sideways. It's because she's almost like coming at this like manipulative in a way. I don't know if she seems, she might not know she's doing this. This might be like a subconscious. I was going to say subliminal. Maybe something about this. Maybe it is. It's like what she says or what she's doing is subliminally affecting some kind of, it's almost like a wound, or it's like triggering you in a sense. This queen looks like she's defeated somebody with her words. It's almost like with these, or perhaps the thought, it's these logos, right? The thought, the word, it's the, and here this queen goes, it's almost like she has to rise above this first in order to defeat this, because remember we were sideways. It's maybe this is her tactic with the Five of Swords. This could be some kind of manipulative, or it's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to pin you down. She pinned him down with the words, and now he can't get up. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, maybe this is you now that we can't get up, or we're releasing, or perhaps now that it's like now that we got him pinned, perhaps, and we release something, maybe we see that this is, I was going to say illogical, but this like immoral, or goes against what we believe in, right? With the Four of Cups, it's almost like we're accepting something less than we're worth, or something like this, right? We're accepting something that needs to be released. Or perhaps after we release this in the Queen of Pentacles, we release this thing, perhaps it is this, then we're going to be offered this new cup, right? Perhaps this is the overload that we need to release, and it's going to take some bravery, someone's like, we need some kind of fire behind it. Yeah, look, we have this King of Pentacles in reverse. We have both the King and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is releasing an actual physical burden, right? Whatever's overloading us. And it's like when we release this, we come to the Ace of Cups, which this is a new love, or perhaps love in ourselves. And look, the King of Cups. We have all these kings and all these queens. I heard all these kings' horses and all the kings' men. What, they couldn't put Humpty back together again? This is connecting something to, this is like the words, finding the words to say, and perhaps these are coming from straight from God. It's almost like we can't control it. Maybe we are an emotional wreck. It's like, you know, the King of Cups, he normally can, you know, can man the waters, right? But in reverse, it's almost like he's flipping up and around. It's like he can't control it. With the Six of Cups, it's almost like he's in too deep, I heard. He's in too deep with the Two of Swords. And this is where we come into the solitude where we find what we really need to do. Here at the Two of Swords, it's like we need to make a decision here. And this is what this Queen of Swords is doing. You know, it's almost like setting this up to make a decision, or setting this up for the taking, right? The Four of Cups. So now we're hanging here, and this is where it's like, as the King of Cups, it's almost like we need to release all these emotions, perhaps a detox, or Maybe it is that we have to be in all of this splashing and it's like pleasurable. I heard nothing but love. And it's almost like hanging here, bringing us to this newness. It's almost like we need to receive these. It's like all the leaves didn't fall off yet. Remember that reading? It's like all the leaves have to fall off yet. I think that was Libra's reading. It was so beautiful. It's like when all the leaves fell off, that's when this new thing began. And look, it's like we're hanging here, and in the meantime, having some kind of faith, like blind faith, to just jump off. And it's almost like this does have to do with our health. The Eye of Horus, again, maybe it does have to do with this FOMA, because it's like there is another way. It's like, okay, this way, we go down this way, and the alligator's going to bite us. We go back, and the tiger's going to eat us, and this is like going a whole nother way. It's like, that was that reading. It's like, I love when people say, oh, you can go this way and this way. Like, no, you could go another way, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, and maybe this is like drawing our boundaries, and this is how... It's like the writing in the sand. And then I heard the sands of time. Like the Hangman. It's like this is what we've been waiting for. Let's see. What do we need to know before the turning point? Before the solar eclipse. And here's the Chariot, the turning point. So perhaps this does bring us to a turning point. It's like now we said the words. Now we took the action. Ooh. Now it's like no more wool over your eyes. Maybe now it's self-deception, but in a sense it's almost like now we see the wolf for what he really is. The Hierophant here, and this is bringing us to this new commitment. And we're going to need integrity. This is the King of Wands coming up again. It's going to take us integrity. It's going to take us, it's almost like this is what we're leading to. You know, we were dropping the Queen of Coins, you know, this immoral, this almost like you know, I deserve better in a sense, right? Knowing your worth. And this is this, knowing our worth, but this is almost like, you know, we're doing all the things right. Integrity, I'm thinking of doing the right thing even when no one's looking. With the Hangman, and I see the bat. And perhaps this is this. It's like the wake up. I hear the wake up call, and the bat, it's like the bat can't see. So it's almost like we're making some kind of blind action, you know, and this is this integrity, doing the right thing even when no one's looking. And then the World, the other Hangman, look, he looks like the Hangman. And this is when it brings us this. It's like, you see this in his heart? This is when it snaps this. Oh, you got the Devil behind here with this imbalance, this chaos, this uncertainty. Perhaps this is like this Piscean energy. It's like this there was a separation, or on the it's like maybe there's so many different aspects of this. Like I'm seeing all the different facets, right? And it's like this separation brings some kind of imbalance, uncertainty, a hold up, a wait a second, and maybe it brings some kind of addiction, or it's like there's an attachment, right? So this is why the Hierophant's coming, almost like I'm seeing like the reset, or it's like resetting it. It's almost like resetting it. With the World in reverse, perhaps this is this. It's like we're changing the station of this. It's like we're vibrating at a different frequency. It's like now, before we were imbalanced and working with the devil perhaps, or maybe dealing with some kind of addiction or toxicity or a toxic person, or maybe there is some kind of codependency where we are like you know, where it's almost like some kind of attachment. The devil brings some kind of attachment, desire, perhaps, maybe even some kind of secrets, right? There's maybe this is the separation. It's like there's the devil. The devil is bringing the separation. It's like some kind of outside something, because it's like it's got the man's caged and the woman's caged. But they can both walk out. Both the woman and the man can freely walk out of this. And maybe this is what he's coming to say. It's like, in order for this man and woman to walk out of the cage, maybe they are trying to be together. It's almost like maybe this is the masculine and feminine side of yourself that there's like a separation with. And it's almost like, maybe it's like the dogma or the way people, you know, society is. This is the deception. It's like we're breaking free from the beliefs or the thoughts or the whatever of this. And this is the process with the world in reverse. It's almost like hanging here, trying to, it's like waiting for the station to change, or maybe waiting for the frequencies to align. You know, this is the waking up. Where this is the hangman again, where we're finally see it's like what we, and it's like we don't even see it because, you know, he's blind. It's almost like what we feel brings us to truth, right? It brings us some kind of passion. It's sucking us towards this turning point, and it's really releasing what we thought wasn't real, or what we thought was. It's like what we thought was the sheep was really the wolf. Maybe we thought it was the wolf and it was really the sheep. It's like you thought wrong, man. Or you just lost one. You just lost one. Dun dun dun. What a bum bum. Alright, we're gonna get clarification and then end this on where the turning point is leading us. Alright, so about this world in reverse, what's stopping us from ending this? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Waking up. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The King. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Moon. Wow, and look, the Devil again. Wow, we cannot make this shit up. So this does have something to do with some kind of attachment. It's like the devil got our hearts and these, but now it's like, now they're uncaged. It's like when the devil got our heart, the devil got your heart, it brings this together. They're at least uncaged, but it's like now they're stuck in the web. This is the hold up. It's almost like, it's like the fire's burned out, or it's like, you know, when you don't have enough kindling, or, you know, what I'm seeing is like we're trying to start the big woods on fire with no little woods. It's like you're starting this big ass fire with no little woods. With no little woods. Hi. You guys know what I'm saying with this? This is bringing us a delay. Yeah, maybe it's has to do with this devil. It's like there has to be a releasing of this devil. Like we fell off the track. This is why the Queen of Swords is coming through. You know, this is why we need the Queen of Swords. This is the devil. You know, now we're getting deeper. We've been holding this. We've been holding on to this for a long time. But you see, these castles are sand. You know, the Prince of Wands is going to come right through with this action, with this brave action, knock all of this down. You know, it's as if he has a team behind him, a spiritual team behind him. This is, it's like almost it takes for this break or for this hold up or for this delay for us to wake up. It's like, this is why the hold up, it's like, wait, this can't end yet. Something's missing. It's like we have to do something first, or maybe it's like we got to stop doing something first, right? We have to go within. It's like we're missing something within, right? This is why the hangman is here waking up. He's alone and he's connecting with the spirit, right? He's taking a break from all outside things, from work, from all the things, because it's as if we're receiving some kind of message, you know, about the bleeding heart. It's like the heart, the bleeding heart that's now being fixed. And this is what we're waking up to. It's almost as if it's like you think you're following your intuition, but you're really maybe not in a safe space. Like, oh, it's like you're in a dark woods, right? And there's these scary things all around. And it's almost like your intuition, you think it's your intuition telling you something, but it's really this fight or flight mechanism. It's really this trigger, this trauma. It's not your real intuition. They say that your real intuition, the feelings you get are from your stomach. You know, you get this gut feeling, and that's your intuition. All this shit in your head, that's not that. So it's almost like perhaps we're acting on going against our intuition. Maybe we're not, you know, here it's like the wisdom or the lack of wisdom, right? Perhaps it is the lack of wisdom until we stand up for something that's right, because then we have the deception, the Seven of Swords in reverse with the moon. So it's almost like there's still a mystery, there's still something hidden, or perhaps this is when it all comes out. It's like this Piscean energy. This is the shore I see that the King of Cups was in. It's like we finally rise up. Okay, sorry, that was my son's phone. My son's school calling. All right. So we're rising up, right? And this almost makes me feel like the same kind of energy as the waking up with this bat, right? He's blind. He can only feel these messages. It's almost like we're receiving these messages in symbols. And it's like through the dreams or through some kind of feeling, right? We know the truth. It's almost like perhaps we don't have the facts. This is why the Queen is coming in. It's like now we're looking for the facts. This was the last reading that Leo's reading. Okay, so now to the turning point. The Ten of Wands, again with this overload. Remember, we started with the overload, an actual physical burden, right? Whatever's overloading us. Well, we started with that overload. It's almost like this turning point. It's almost like we're being guided. We're being guided with the Six of Swords. It's almost like I'm seeing this thing spinning, and it's almost like pulling us in the direction of this turning point. And in turn, we drop that big overload. It's almost like now we're no longer carrying the big load, right? And there's the Eye of Horus. You know, rising up. It's almost like this spiritual awakening. We finally see that this turning point's like out of the woods, you know, into the King of Pentacles. Wow. And this King of Pentacles is almost like, this is a long journey, you know, it takes a while to get to the King of Pentacles. Like, this is a slow and steady race. It like takes almost perhaps a decade sometimes. It's almost like I see like a little kid working for his father, and then he grows up, and then he starts managing it, and then now he's taking over. This is like taking over the business, right? And now that we take over the business, it's like it's like we could put our own spin to it, or it's like now this is a change. It's like now we're the boss. It's this change, and perhaps we do have to make some kind of choice or decision in stepping into this King of Pentacles. You know, this is what's going to bring us the balance. Remember, we were in an imbalance. This is what's going to bring everything together. This is the celebration. Remember, we were splashing in the water. This is like, And perhaps it's like, you know, we need to know this for the solar eclipse, because this is the new moon where it starts, and it's like this is the celebration when the full moon in the sign of Taurus on October 6th. All right, I'm seeing the flow, and here's the Two of Pentacles again. Maybe we're not seeing. It's like we can't see it. It's like we have to feel it, and this is what's bringing the delay. It's like we can't see the facts. We can only feel it. And perhaps we don't need to see the facts. This is what brings uncertainty, but it's the feeling. It's almost like the separation from it that brings the release of fear. It's almost like we have to... There has to be some kind of separation or something from this masculine or from the feminine in order for this wisdom to occur, right? It's like we need to rest, take a break from it. It's like step away from it. Remember, we're in this break, taking a break. It's like whatever energies we're walking into this with is what we're going to come out with. So it's like, well, we gotta change the outlook. We gotta walk into this as the King of Pentacles, you know, because then we're gonna walk out as the King of Pentacles, you know. And it's like God's leading us here, and this is something sturdy that's gonna stay, you know. And this queen, it's like this queen is gonna make sure. Perhaps this is decision. She's cutting this devil off, right? Even though it's creating that balance, it's coming apart, it's coming back together. This was a brave move she had to make in order to bring together. It's like we had to go into this hermit, into the darkness in order to see the sun, to get to this new pentacle, this token. And now the king is upright. It's like now we know how to deal with it. It's almost reminding me, it's like, oh, you know, if something happened when we were younger and we suppressed it, it's like, okay, well, maybe we couldn't handle it then. Now we have all the knowledge, we have all the wisdom, we have all the experience, we can go back and deal with this, right? It's almost like we're fully equipped to deal with it now. We can go back, deal with it, and let it go. You know? It's almost like now, it's like before we were getting burned and shit. It's like now we're like the mastery of this fire. Now it's like we're playing tricks and shit. Alright, thank you, collective. I hope I was able to give you some hope. I will see you for the live all signs for the solar eclipse. Can't wait. I missed you guys. Yeah, something about some kind of truth, or it's like physical evidence or proof is what we're lacking, but we can sure as hell feel it. We can sure as hell feel it. And this is what's keeping us holding on, perhaps. But there is a turning point. There is a turning point. And this is when we gain the wisdom. When we gain that, it's like, it's like, and that's when God blows, and it's like, we're in the right direction. Right, we're on the right track. We're at the turning point. Thank you so much. Love y'all.